play action. Mills. Eluding and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The six. Comes crashing in for the sack. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now the man from Utah, this is Aaron Jones. And that play went nowhere.
Texas, man.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get it,
Adams, but it's intercepted.
That old David up in there.
Are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Counting down toward the midway point in
play some
quarter
Texas
one.
football.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Good old Texas football.
But able to get it to their 30-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Opening carry of the game here for Rex Burkhead. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. They'll try the air now with Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw. Watson escaping the pressure, and he's gonna go down again.
That nigga not faster than Watson.
Getting in and bringing him to the ground. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment. but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape.
Ooh,
but how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Pick.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
Do it. Boy, be sleeping on Texas.
For the Texans, TD. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
I'll sleep on the ball.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
So we punted, don't mean we
get another
up.
shot at it now as this one's in the air. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First do no harm, but right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. With a slant to his running back, it's Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Yeah.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And this one
Hey, let that shit go, what?
That's a good job.
That's this is.
Contact to force the incompletion, and now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
I got them hands.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from
You
here.
don't care about
But
no
instead, they're
Aaron
going to
Rodgers,
opt to go for it on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Rodgers.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Hold on to him, Reed.
Shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds?
And now it's blocked. The Texans have got it.
Get your ass up and run the ball, man.
This one back in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
It's
incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, Johnson. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Big boy burst all up in there.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. Not much there, only a yard. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 9. Watson now to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
Oh, no, man.
It's halftime.
Yeah, so much time left.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach,
so
adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
From the 31, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Rodgers to throw once more.
Come here, Rodgers.
And down he goes. Eric Wilson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Now Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Rodgers again now. And it's caught. And it's a touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to the offense. Unable to do so.
Ain't got no hands.
Sustained drive by the offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now, after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
53 yards on the ground for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
That's a DPI.
Caught here by Conley.
Smack right into my guy.
About the 20-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them. Here, touchdown!
It's a big old butt up in there, boy.
Touchdown! And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Get up in there.
So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Some big old butt up in there, boy.
His first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Able to find Jones.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's his man.
I tell you, it has
slip his way back down up in
here,
man.
He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
First down carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they
so you telling me I can't tackle this guy? I'm going to stumble?
Wow.
That nigga Reed, boy.
Wow.
Reed
I know it's a never-say-never situation,
trash.
but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team,
Reed,
don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Telegraphed it.
Second and 10. Watson to throw. Conley with a reception.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Now Watson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Watson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they take a knee.